The stage is set in Minneapolis for the Big Ten championship game. Hepburn drive, layup is good! This is what March feels like! The Badgers are going to the Big Ten title game!
How about that?
Shannon. Next. He is cold. Terrence Shannon Jr. 40. A new Big Ten tournament record.
Anything and everything will happen here in this Big Ten tournament.
It's another step on the road to the Final Four. Today, we'll crown a champion in the Big Ten here in Minneapolis. The number 5 seed, Wisconsin, matched up with the 2 seed, Illinois. How did we get here? Well, first, Wisconsin. Overtime, upset win over Purdue. Illinois had to come from behind in the second half, down by as many as 15, to knock off Nebraska. Welcome, everybody. Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Tracy Wolfson. This is one of the best days on the sports calendar. We've got the selection show coming up. We're going to find out who's going where, who's in, who's out. These two teams are in. We still have basketball to be played. Should be a fun matchup.
It will be my favorite Sunday in all of March. Crown a champion with our brackets. How about that?
Well, these two teams are going to enjoy the selection show. By the way, do you know anything about conference championships? You've been in a few yourself, but it's a chance to go into the NCAA in a positive tone.
And Illinois is feeling good about itself right now because of the prodigious offense. And Terrence Shannon Jr. has looked unstoppable in this tournament.
Yeah, we at CBS have Ian Eagle. Well, Illinois has Terrence Shannon Jr. And wow, prolific scorer, great in the open court, can get to the line, and when he's knocking down that 3-ball, watch out. Unguardable in this tournament.
Meanwhile, for Wisconsin, this has been a storybook run as a 5 seed. They've won 3 straight games, trying to make it 4 in a row. And I think the big key, Ref, they're getting it from different people each round. Now it's the point guard, and the question with our AT&T Fast Analysis, can Chucky Hepburn repeat his performance?
There's nothing cheesy about this Chucky, I assure you. There's so many things he can do well, whether it's the dribble drive. When he's on top of his game, they are a different club. He can make threes, he uses screens. I love the way he guards, comes off the bump here. Great out-of-bounds play. Big-time finish by Chucky, the leader.
Who had Chuck E. Cheese on their bingo card? Nobody. Wisconsin, Illinois. We'll check in with Tracy. We'll have starting lineups coming up. CBS Sports coverage of the Big Ten tournament is sponsored by AT&T, who believes connecting changes everything. Nissan, official partner of March Madness. And by Allstate, reminding you that basketball season is mayhem. Welcome to CBS Sports presentation of Conference Championship Weekend, presented by Allstate. Countdown to tip-off continues. It's Wisconsin and Illinois. A lot of tradition, as we know, when it comes to college athletics. Part of the tradition at the Big Ten tournament, we celebrate Tracy Wolfson's birthday every year. Happy birthday, Tracy.
Yes, we do. Well, thank you so much, Ian. A February hibernation. That is what Wisconsin head coach Greg Gard called their slump after a red-hot December and January. And what he told me was a lot had to do with the loss of Kamari McGee for 11 games. Now, granted, McGee only plays about 5 or 6 minutes, but what he brings to this team, that spark, that energy, that swagger is so important. And they were lost without him. He returned on March 7th, and they have been rolling ever since. And Gard told me they're just playing their best basketball at the right time.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Tracy. Gard adding that I have all my guys. He's got a full rotation. This is what the starting five looks like. A.J. Storr put up huge numbers in the quarterfinal victory over Northwestern. Meanwhile, Illinois, one of the highest scoring teams in the country, come in 11th in college basketball, number 1 in the Big Ten. They just passed Purdue as the top scoring team in the conference. Brad Underwood, well, that halftime speech did something. It was serious, it was to the point, and it was effective. Illinois came back to beat Nebraska. Jeffrey Anderson, Brian Dorsey, Earl Walton. Feels like March Madness with those three getting ready for the NCAA tournament. We will determine a champion in the Big Ten today in Minneapolis, Wisconsin. The number 5 seed controls the tip.
Iron Eagle, Grand Hill, right down the Atlantic.